It was also about navigating the politics of the desert. Different groups vied for control over the trade routes, and while some regions prospered, others faced constant struggles over territory and trade dominance. The traders who managed to successfully traverse these regions were not just brave, but also skilled diplomats, forging alliances, making compromises, and navigating an often volatile political landscape. Now imagine crossing this desert for weeks on end, your camel's footfalls the only sound, except for the occasional whisper of the wind. The heat is relentless, and you rely on your caravan for companionship and support. You're bound for the markets of the Sahel, where gold and salt trade at a premium. And you're not alone in your journey. Other caravans from distant lands are traveling the same routes, each with their own stories to tell. But this isn't just about gold and salt. One of the lesser-known but crucial commodities traded through the desert was elephants. Yes, elephants. Ancient Africans prized the ivory of these majestic animals, and in return, ivory became one of the most sought-after goods in the ancient world, especially in North Africa and the Mediterranean. Elephant ivory was so prized that it was considered a luxury item in Rome, China, and other distant lands, and much of it made its way across the Sahara. Historians often discuss the immense wealth that gold brought to kingdoms like Ghana and Mali, but few give enough attention to the intricate web of ivory trade that also played a vital role in connecting Africa to the rest of the world. By the time the first Islamic traders arrived, the Sahara's trade routes were already bustling with goods that reached far beyond the continent. Yet, despite these fascinating exchanges, we have to ask, was the desert truly a golden highway, or did it come at too great a cost? The desert's toll on travelers, mentally, physically, and financially, has been the subject of many debates. Some argue that the costs of survival were so high that only the wealthiest merchants and empires could afford to use these routes regularly. Others suggest that trade was so essential to the survival of ancient African kingdoms that even the harshest conditions couldn't deter the flow of goods across the desert. In the end, the Sahara remains a paradox, a barrier that also provided an open door to the world. But as you venture deeper into Africa's past, remember that the vastness of this desert, both unforgiving and rich in history,